In this video, we're going to talk about owning your flaws and imperfection, and knowing that you don't have anything to prove to anyone. As long as you're happy, life should be okay. And if it's not, then be aware that it's just your programming that's doing that to you. That it's the programming that is connected to attachments of the outer world, how others view us. When you completely let go of how others view you, you become way more powerful, way more magnetic to the outer. And if you were someone that was trying to manipulate how they felt about you by trying to hide certain imperfections about you, that's just who you are, your authentic self, that most people are going to be repelled from you because they're going to feel an inauthentic, fake energy coming from you. When you learn to embody that you are good just for being you, you are greatness. God gives you that power to just be you. It's a gift. We are all connected. You are one with everything. And when you are trying to do things in a certain direction with your life, whether that be a career, a job you are currently working, or just your friendships at places that you like to go to every day, and you are trying to be someone you're not by trying to hide some of these things. Let's say there's a part of your speech that you make errors on, but you try to hide it and you're conscious about it. Or like someone who has an accent in their English speaking sentences. Look at me for an example. I have an accent, but I don't try to mask the way I speak to be someone who hides that I have a French background, a French accent. Just let it be, I let it flow, I let it be who I am. I am worthy just for being me. And the same is true for you. Anytime that you feel that you need to be a particular way to impress others, it is a false sense of reality. And that if that person's really going to resonate with you, they're going to want the real version of you. So part of these qualities that we would consider imperfect or are wrong with us that we need to fix, most times it's just your programming that keeps your mind thinking in the negative. When you change your mindset around it to owning those things, owning who you are, being it every single day, that your worthiness, the mindset around the things that you're trying to hide about yourself will change. You know, they're the only person that we need to impress for us to feel happy is the one inside. It's the you, it's the I am, your being. And when you are in a state of being, an elevated state of consciousness, your character doesn't need any more work and doesn't need to hide anything from anyone. What you need to do is discover your true power within. And whenever you are feeling like this, go back within. The answers are all in there. You are one with your Father. He will power you and give you the answers, and you also have them by being connected to everyone and everything. So when you go within and thinking that things aren't good enough. You switch how you view yourself, your self-concept, not to needing to do certain things to get results. You let go of the needing. You become a source of energy that is a being. And who you are being, no one can take away from you. That is who you are. You're a human being. What you put after it, those are identities you have, we have, I have, everyone has created for themselves. Who are you being? Well, I am whatever comes after it. Anything can come after it. So if I am someone with this shitty flaw and that's my identity, that's what you're going to continue to believe. But when you own that flaw and just be like, that's who I am this person who has this funny thing about myself and I don't really care how others feel about it. That's going to be a lot more magnetic than the person that I am so fearful for people to react to me in a way to make fun of me. They make fun of me, I'm going to feel bad about myself. And honestly, you're going to enter a different level where you are not dependent on outer results, on how other people feel about you. You're going to be concerned about your own energy. And when you are making new relationships, meeting new people, or just being yourself with the same people that are already in your life, you take on a different energy and your character becomes much stronger. If there's something that someone made fun of you and you try to hide it because you don't like the feeling of being made fun of, you need to be aware that that created some type of anger or resentment, and that it don't need to be that way. You can be yourself. You can do that thing that person made fun of you for openly. Who gives a shit what they think? It's like, so what? Who gives a shit? You bring this is what's real. What you feel in here is real. What's out there isn't. The reality is created by you. And when you step into this version of yourself, you stop trying to control the results, how other people treat you, how you walk through life. It's self-created. When you envision and imagined this new version of yourself, the more powerful, successful version of yourself, and become it every day, there are no flaws that create fear in you. You own each one of those things about yourself. If I'm making one of these videos and I make a mistake or something funny happens with my speech, more than likely, I'll point out the error I made or whatever funny thing I did with my speech, and I'll make fun of myself. I'll make fun of myself about the thing that is my flaw before someone else can. And no one can make me feel like shit about it because I already pointed it out. So there's another way you could, you know what I mean, be open. You don't give a shit about this flaw that somebody thinks that you're a certain way because you have a flaw. It's not the way it is. You just bring it back to self. You bring the energy back within. You don't need to project energy onto people hoping that they will accept you. And when they don't accept you, you remember that that's not your energy to take on. That is their stuff. If they want to make fun of you, even if it has to do with you, it has nothing to do with you in reality. that you can keep pushing forward no matter how poorly or how good other people think of it. You keep pushing forward in a direction. And your greatness is non-dependent on other people. You keep pushing forward, overcoming feeling like this is bringing awareness to how when we were younger with some of our friends that made fun of us and made us feel shame or guilt or whatever for doing certain things, we've carried those on into our adult life, and a lot of it is stuck in there from things that we got made fun of for when we were younger. And then it creates the way that we are. It creates our programming, like I talk about a lot. But just overcoming that fear, and when someone tries to make fun of you for something stupid, that's just who you are. It's who you are at your core. Make fun of yourself first. You don't give a what they think. Remember, our realities are created from within, and how we feel and think about ourselves. How we operate in the world every day when we build this type of character. I believe it to be true for you. Your breakthrough is coming. You stay strong. You keep pushing forward. And I guarantee you that everything that you're envisioning is going to come to life. Same as it's come to life for me. My days are numbered in this dark environment making videos in here. I will be stepping into a new career where I can focus on my personal training, this YouTube channel, my one-on-one coaching, and being at home with my family every day. Because I envisioned it, I became it, and I lived it with persistence every single day. And then the changes, they're just around the corner now. I couldn't be happier, and I thank every single one of you that has supported me from the beginning. So I thank you for watching this one, and we'll see you on the next video.